At the Deloitte Oil and Gas Conference in Houston, industry leaders discussed the issue of water. Joining me is Will Sarney, director at Deloitte. Will, thanks so much for joining me.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
So, how would you describe the drilling industries or the oil and gas industry's management of water today?
Well, I think the sector does extremely well from a compliance perspective, and really what they're doing is building on water management and skills in that area and moving it into what we refer to on the panel as water stewardship, which is looking at how water is managed across the entire value chain and engaging with other stakeholders that care about water.
And during the panel, it was discussed the trifecta food, water, and energy. Where does the oil and gas industry fit in that?
Sure. So there's great discussion around the energy, water, food nexus and the stress between the three. And that with an increasing population globally, there is demand for more energy, more food production, and more water for a number of different reasons. So really what the energy sector has is a unique opportunity to do more with less and also influence the other sectors so they can do more with less water also. And we're seeing a lot of cross-sector collaboration driven by the stress between energy, water, and food.
And in a recent report, Deloitte cited that by 2030, they're going to have a 40% shortfall in water supply around the world. How is the industry going to be affected by that?
Sure. So what the industry is doing is really what they do best, which is innovation. So you're seeing a lot of technology innovation, so using less water, recycling, reusing water, and also collaborating with other partners so we don't have to follow that trajectory of business as usual scenario where we wind up with a shortfall of 40%. So that assumes business as usual. I don't believe in business as usual. I believe we innovate really well from a technology and partnership perspective.
And were there any key takeaways from the discussion, from the water panel discussion?
Sure. So I thought the panel was great in that you had, GE there as a technology solution provider, and then you had Shell as a company that, obviously uses technology and innovates on their own, but they're interesting in that they're really focused on this energy, water, food, resiliency nexus issue. And to your earlier question, how do they become a player to really give us a better scenario, a better outcome, so we're not at 40% deficit?
Well, Will, thanks so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on drillingcontractor.org.